What's up? What's happening? What is going down? How's everybody doing? Today, it's Monday. What am I doing? I'm out of sorts. I'm out of sorts. Welcome to the basement. It's your Vape at 5. I'm BlackCat. I'm your host. I'm here today, Monday. Today, we are featuring one of the, a great builder, a guy who I have tremendous respect for, and somebody that I've known quite a while here in the building community and in the community in general. It is Big D Coils is our featured builder of the week. Very excited to bring him, his work, and one of his little ventures that he did with Rainbow, the Golem RDA, to you this week. I hope you guys enjoy. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. It's Monday, and like all Mondays, we start back to work. Most of us start back to work. Some people work weekends. I thank God I did that long enough. I don't do that anymore. So I started back to work today, and had a pretty damn good day. What's this here? Hamburger meat shown on the collar. Dude, I don't starch for collar, sir. Good to see everybody. Yeah, so we're gonna feature Big D today. We're gonna make it a quick. It's gonna go smooth. I've got chicken wings on the horizon today for 70-cent wing day at Rooster's Chicken Wings, my favorite place to go. So we are gonna bust through this show. I'm gonna feature them, part of it, and I'll do part again tomorrow, and then we'll do a build. And we're moving right on. And then that will be it for today. We'll also announce the giveaways for the week. I got a little twist on the Wednesday giveaway I think you guys are really, really going to like. But I'll talk about that here in a minute. Let's go through and say hi to everybody. See how everybody's doing. Could you tell that when I started, like I wasn't ready? Like I was like running around down here. And then also I was like, I got to go to the bathroom. So I ran upstairs, came back down, sat down, hit the thing to go. Like nothing's working. I should be getting in the newest version of the BlackCatWhiteFace shirts and towels from NikkiB over at Not Your Average Threads. It's this symbol, and it looks gorgeous. It's actually that symbol with the white for the face. It is absolutely fucking gorgeous, guys. You guys are going to love it. And get those out. We're going to start giving those away on Friday. All right, guys, let's roll over to see who's all here and give a big shout out to everybody. Alistar, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Anarchy Coiled, what's up, man? Great to see you. Andy C. Vapes, what's up, my man? BlackCatWhiteFace Vapes, that's me, and I'm letting the chest hair fly. Bones, the skater, what's up, Bones? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Cows Irons, what's up, Cows? How you doing, man? Looking forward to getting that swivel system. I know it's in the been posted. Oh, we can't wait to get it, man. Charles, what's up, Charles? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Charlie's like, hey, man, how do I win one of your rigged giveaways? I was like, I don't know. You just kind of participate. You'll win sooner or later. Pretty much everybody here's won. I mean, I've been doing this now for what, like 7 months? Everybody's pretty much won who watch. I mean, you'll win sooner or later. It's not that hard. I mean, and plus I do like. How many giveaways do I do a week? Like 5 or 6? So, I mean, you'll get it sooner or later. Might be more. The thing is, my coils now are coming at a premium because I'm pretty much out of my stock. I mean, I might have like 10 sets in stock, but pretty much all the coils that I'm giving away from now on, aside from like a couple, will be from what I build during the week. I mean, so that's why I have to build every day, is so I have coils to give away. Clint! What's up, Clinton? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Clutch, how you doing, man? Great to see you, brother. Glad you're here. Country living. What's up, Big Country? Good to see you, man. Now, if you don't know Big Country, you should. He has a YouTube channel. You should definitely check him out. He is fantastic. Does reviews. He does tutorials. He does everything. And he does it with a ton of Southern charm. And I just adore the guy. I do live shows with him. Just love him. So good to see you, Country. Glad you're here. Subscribe to his channel if you don't, man. You have a really great channel. James Capozzi, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Jane, how you doing, Jane? Love you, honey. Good to see you. Glad you are here. Jeff Siller, what's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. C. Eiler, I think you put his name S. Eiler? S. Eiler? So it's Eiler? How's that you say it? Message me and let me know if that's anything anywhere close. I'd appreciate it. Kim Dixon, what's up, Kim? How you doing, hon? Great to see you. Glad you are here, Mr. Lou Ferrigno. How's it going, Lou? Good to see you, buddy. Merlin! What's up, Merlin? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. PokeVapes. What's up, Mrs. Pokey? How you doing, hon? OMG is vaping obsessed and about to be Black Cat obsessed. I think that's it. No, I sent you Mindforge coils. That's right. That's what you got coming. Good. Congratulations, man. Church. What's up, Church? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Glad you are here, sir. Philly Vape. What's up, Philly? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Raven Shadow. What's up, Raven? How you doing, hon? Great to see you. Richard Porter. Porter's here. What's up, Porter? How you doing, man? Simple Vapes. What's up, Scotty? Taking a motherfucking voot with Smith is in the house. Bristol Vapor. What's up, Bristol? Great to see you. And the man, Todd Black. What's happening, Todd? Good to see you, brother. All right, go back to live chat. Now, yesterday, I went live on the Facebook page. Wife and I teamed it. Team page. The team show. We did about an hour of us sitting and watching the Browns play. During that time, the Browns were handling business. They were winning. They looked great. Everything was going fantastic. Thank God I was only live during the first half, because in the second half, all hell broke loose. And the Raiders, who played the Browns, ended up coming back and winning the game. And my wife and I went batshit crazy. So thank God I only did the first half. Next week, we'll probably do it again. I think next week I am going to announce. Now, here is your first giveaway of the week. Now, get your pencil, pen, whatever you use, a writing utensil. Some people, I never understood people use pencils. I always use pens. Like, I tried to use a pencil for a while, I just fucking hated it. Went back to a pen. Even though you can't erase it, it's like, I don't really give a fuck if I make mistakes, I just cross it out. Who all uses pencils? Is there a lot of pencil users in here? I want to see by a show of hands how many people in here use a pencil. Because I don't know many pencil users anymore. Write this down. The first giveaway of the week. Yesterday, I put up a video. If somebody would mind putting the link to the video in the chat, I would greatly appreciate that. It is for a review on ChanVapes. ChanVapes e-liquid. It's also just a slight review of cotton threads, something I use that you can get at AdoreELiquid.com. You can buy the cotton threads, but I forgot to mention that during the video, but you can. If you would, hey Stu, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. See if I missed anybody coming in. Rick McGraw, how you doing, man? Loyal to the coil. Good to see you. Thanks for showing up, guys. Hey, there's Bubbly. How you doing? Yeah, you use them. I love them. I think they're great. They're really absorbent. And they're super easy to use. I mean, I think it's a little wasteful that you have to use the whole thing. I wish it was a little longer and you could use it on both, like cut it in half and use it on both. But it's not long enough for that. It's just barely not long enough for that, but too long in my opinion. Anyway, here we go. So you can win 3 60 mils of ChanVapes e-liquid if you go to that video yesterday and put a number in between 1 and 150. 1 and 150, 1 entry per person. So make sure you check out that video from yesterday. Somebody can put the link in there for me. I would appreciate it, and do that. Second giveaway is going to be our normal one with a caveat. You're going to win a set of Big D coils, and you're going to win a set of my coils, and you're going to win two 30 mils of AdoreELiquid. The Wednesday giveaway is now sponsored by Adore. She's going to sponsor those from now on. So you're going to win 2 30 mils of AdoreELiquid, and you're going to win a set of my coils and a set of Big D coils on Wednesday. To enter that giveaway, you're going to put a comment in the comment section of this video, a number between 1 and 150. Okay? 1 and 150 in the comment section of this video. So don't put it in now. It won't count. Thank you, Church. I appreciate it, brother. So go to that video. Watch it. It's a review of the e-liquid. You can watch it. And cotton threads, you know, most of us know cotton threads, but if you want to learn a little bit more about ChanVapes, you can definitely watch it and check that out. Put a number in between 1 and 150 in that video. Put a number in between 1 and 150 in this video in the comments section, and you have chances to win. All right. 12 minutes. I got plenty of time. So we're going to do about 20 minutes on Big D coils. Now, if you don't know Mike Douglas, Mike is a very important, what word do I use to describe him? Important, influential, I think is more the term that I was looking for. Influential person in the building community. He is not only a member of the Resistance crew, which, as you recall, I've featured multiple members of the Resistance crew. I blessed to call them all friends, and just absolutely adore and love those guys and really respect them and admire their work. Nick is a member, Freddie's a member, Drew, Clean as Fuck Coils is a member, Yeti is a member, Prescription Coils, the guy that will probably be featuring here in a little bit, is also a member. And anybody I forgot, I apologize. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Just a fantastic. Mike is the captain of the Resistance Crew team. So just really an honor to have him here. He's also got a new RDA on the market that he put together with Ramo to you. It is the Golem RTA. Absolutely beautiful. This is the black version. I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. I'm going to fully review this on... Get this up here, see if I can get it. There we go, a little better. I'm going to fully review this on Wednesday. On giveaway day, I will be reviewing the Golem RDA, so everybody can check that out if you get a chance. It is an absolutely gorgeous RDA with a very new, different, ingenious type of clamp system that is really intended for for builders and experienced vapors. That is the market of this RDA. And if you can use it, if you're experienced enough to use it, you're going to benefit. You're really going to benefit. A new vapor, I probably wouldn't guide towards this RDA. It's not intended for new vapors. It's intended for us. And that's its market, and that's who he wanted to build an RDA for, and that's what he did. So I'll review that on Wednesday, so you guys can check that out. All right, guys, let's take it down to the laptop and take a look at Big D coils. All right, bring this up here. There we go. Let's make sure volume is working. Yep, it is. All right, here we go. Big D coils. Mike Douglas, designer of the Golem RDA. He is a captain of the Resistance Crew. Got a pretty big following there. Gosh, 6,200 followers. Pretty amazing. He also sells coils. If you're interested, you can contact Big D directly on Instagram, and he will certainly sell you some coils. All right, we're going to scroll down now. He's got some really great shots taken here of the Golem RDA. This is taken by Project Golem 81. And if you look at that, how beautiful that RDA is. Isn't that gorgeous? That's serial number 5. Couple really nice shots here. Here's a really nice one. Little action shot with that dock tip on there. How fucking nice is that? I'll tell you, I'm really, really enjoying the vape on this thing. Oh, if you don't know who Mike is, that's Mike with his mouth full. he got his AdoreELiquid order in. It looks like he just enjoyed some Adore. That's fucking hysterical. Giz and Mike. Mike does a lot of YouTube shows as well. Here he's on No Fucks Vaping with Yeti and Tommy. All right, let's start it out. BTFC. One of my favorite RDAs. This is a Staggerton variation. You look here, he has a staggered stack of ribbon. He then paralleled that with 3 pieces of ribbon on either side and framed it with 2 round wire. It is a big coil, as you can tell. He's only got a 3 wrap on either side. That's a 25 millimeter RDA. I mean, so I don't know how big that build deck is, but it's big enough that it holds a 6 wrap alien. I know that. So just a giant coil. Things to look for in this is look at his lines. His lines are perfectly straight. Here it's a little off, but it's still beautiful. Nice tight wrap. You can see there's no gaps in his fuses at all. And another thing to look at is on the round wire how consistent his spacing is. And you can see all the way through that it's very, very consistent. That is the mark of a master builder right there. Just an absolute, one of my favorite builds, staggered in with a little variation to it. Beautiful build, man. Mike has a ton of content. We'll just keep scrolling down. This one here. Okay, so this is this is one of the most beautiful presentations of just an amazing coil that I think I can recall seeing. This is absolutely gorgeous. This picture is just amazing. I would love to have a build mat with this picture on it. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It is a staple stagger fuse Clapton variation. So what you have going on here, and there's a lot going on in this coil. So first he has complete symmetry that he did the exact same thing on both sides, which I think is a really, really nice touch. Looks like it's 40 gauge fuse. It is skip fused all the way down. First thing to look at on the round wire here frame, how consistent and clean his fuses are. It is very, very difficult to fuse a build like this and not have kinks or bends in that fuse wire because it is a long distance. You miss one fuse, especially when you're skip fusing, you miss one fuse, you got to pull it back, and that's when this wire starts getting bent. And if you look here, all his fuses are perfectly straight. I mean, it's perfect. The consistency is just absolutely amazing. So what he did was looks like, I'm going to guess, now I don't know for sure because I didn't speak to him about this, but what it looks like to me, he took 2 pieces of twisted square wire, 1, 2, and then put 3 pieces of ribbon inside of it. He put in a mini staple in the middle and then mirrored on the other side. Twisted square wire, 3 pieces of ribbon, twisted square wire framed in. It is a big bitch. This is a big ass coil. I'm assuming that square wire is probably 0.2, maybe 0.3 square wire, but you can see the contrast there and how beautiful that is. I mean, just a phenomenal build. Absolutely phenomenal. I just can't get over how straight his fuses are. I really can't. I mean, he didn't miss one fuse. What I mean by that is, of course, he got his fuses, but there's no bends or anything. And covering that distance on the coil and not having any bends or anything in his fuse, that's amazing. That is the mark of a master. Here's another picture, a little wire porn of that build. Get a little better idea. That's how I do believe that's twisted square wire. I'm about 99% sure. It could be twisted round wire. I just see those edges. See the edge here? So that's why I think it's twisted square. Because you see those real sharp edges. This one's a little difficult to see, but just an excellent presentation. This is the intake RTA. This is one of Mike Vapes' creations. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful picture. How cool is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Sorry. 8. I didn't see the one in the back here. 8 coils all in the Warpath RDA. Isn't that amazing? That is so cool, man. Just shows you how big the holes are on that thing. They're just amazing. Trinity glass cap in the dot mod RDA. That's a dot 24. This build is fucking nuts. Okay, so what he's got here is he's got a mini staple stagger fuse Clapton in the middle. He then framed that, skip fused it. He then framed it with 3 pieces of ribbon on either side. And then he went back and framed it again with 2 pieces of round wire and caught that last fuse. And what he did was, it looks like he didn't actually skip fuse the staple stagger fuse Clapton in the middle. He basically did 3 fuses, skipped 1, did 3 fuses, skipped 1, did 3 fuses, skipped 1, and then used that skipped fuse in order to frame up the outside there. Things to look for on this build are, look at how consistent the outside fuse is. Perfect spacing all the way around. Look how straight. And let me tell you something, how difficult it is to keep that fuse straight, because this is moving the entire time, wanting to bend that wire. He did. Was successfully got it the entire way through. And it's just a beautiful, very difficult, beautiful build. Here we go. A little. Now this is something we saw a lot from Mindforge last week. Is these pitchfork helix coil, twisted frames. With his first fuse is the smaller fuse here. It's around 2 pieces of ribbon. He then cut that in half, put it back together, and then his final fuse is straight across. Things to look for on this build. Look at the consistency in his fuse angle. And what you want to compare it to is look at his first fuse here around the 2 pieces, and then his second fuse there. Look how consistent that is. And you can see that was just off like by a millimeter, how much difference it makes. But if you look, the rest of it is extremely consistent. The spacing in between is consistent both way through. And then again, just an absolute beautiful shot of that build. Here's my favorite. 6-wrap aliens in the Aquesta RDA. Looks like the dead rabbit to me. But beautiful, man. 6-wrap. Absolutely gorgeous, Mike. Here we go with another staple stagger fuse Clapton variation. This time, instead of using 2 round wire frames, he uses 3. The third sits in the middle to hold his consistent fuse. He's got round wire, a piece of ribbon, square wire, ribbon, round wire, ribbon, square wire, ribbon. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Beautiful, beautiful build. Four-core stagger fuse Clapton in the Twisted Messes RDA. Consistent fuses. His fuses are all tight. Excellent work. There you go. Here's a little wire point of that 4-core stagger fuse Clapton. Beautiful work, man. Perfect, consistent fuses. Here's another picture of the in the drop RDA. That right there would be a heavenly vape. If you've never vaped a 4-core stagger fuse Clapton, it's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That right there is a fantastic vape. Wow, this is busy. It looks like a half pitchfork. Beautiful color on it too. Look at that light gold moving through to the light blue, purple, all the way to the lighter purple, back to the gold. This is in the Gollum RDA. That's the build deck on the Gollum RDA. He has a ribbon stagger. So he has round wire frames with a small stagger in the middle, and then ribbon parallel to it, framed by 2 pieces of round wire. Another picture of the Gollum RDA, a side view. This is the first time I've seen a drop type post system like this, where you actually remove the center here and put it in. I'm not sure exactly what they call that type of post system, but I'll find out before Wednesday. Some aliens in the Gollum RDA, paralleled with a piece of round wire, probably 26 gauge maybe. Beautifully done. That's a nice shot, man. That top there is really nice. Nice curve on his alien. Looking really nice, Mike. right, here's one. This is the, I believe this is the spaceship coil, UFO spaceship that Nick originally did. And this is just gorgeous, man. You take a, all right, so you take a fairly large round wire, take a micro claptoned smaller wire and wrap it there. Then you frame it, 3 pieces of ribbon on either side, 2 pieces of round wire, and then force fuse into the micro claptoned clapton, giving kind of this mohawkish, spaceshipish type look. Just beautifully done. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, look for your spacing on the round wire. You want that to be consistent. The spacing on the micro, and another thing to really mention here, how excellent this micro clapton is. Look how little, I mean, look at the spacing on the micro clapton. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, no idea how hard that is to be that consistent on a micro clapton. Have those type of results. Here's another close-up picture of it. See how consistent his micro clapton is, what I mentioned before, and how consistent his spacing is there on the round wire. Just absolutely gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the build we were looking at. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so what you're looking at here is a pitchfork variation. So you have a standard pitchfork here on the left side of the coil. Then he left open a fuse and fused 4 or 6 more pieces of ribbon and another piece of round wire to the outside. That's amazing. That's the first time I've seen that. I don't know. That's the first time I've seen that. Staggered in, wrapped with mesh in the coil. This is in the Templar RDA. Very unique. Very, very unique. He has sort of like a bridge on the top here across. Very cool, man. Micro clapton helix over a stagger fuse clapton. Two micro claptons twisted together, then helix with a piece of round wire. Then inside the inside coil is a stagger fuse clapton. And you can just tell Mike is just absolutely amazing. Here is another pitchfork type variation, or half pitchfork, with a corrugated piece in the middle, this time staggered ribbon, 2 pieces of ribbon, corrugated piece, 2 pieces of ribbon, round wire on both sides, framing it. You've got 1, 2 fuses with a gap in between. Keeping this all nice and flat and making all those fuses is really, really fucking difficult. Amazing job. Snake spine coil. This is one that I actually have a video on doing this coil. He did his with a staple stagger fuse clapton in the middle, and then you after you do that, you bend the end here of each one to give it that snake spine type look. I have a video on how to do it. Really a gorgeous coil. Look at this. Micro clapton helix. Look at the colors on that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. That's got to be on a 3.5 or maybe even a 4 ID. That is absolutely gorgeous, Mike. Them colors, that's for sure. Gorgeous work. Wow, that is so clean. That is so freaking clean, man. All right, we will stop there for today. That's 20 minutes. And I will do another 20 minutes. Well, I will just stop with this one. Look at that. Another mesh variation type coil. Single coil. Got the single coil block in on the Twisted Messes RDA. Gorgeous, man. All right, let's go back to main. That is Big D coils. Absolutely beautiful, man. I'll tell you, bravo. We will finish up Big D tomorrow on the Vape at 5. I'll do another 20 minutes. Then on Wednesday, you have a chance to win a set of coils from him and me and some AdoreELiquid. On Friday, you can win the remainder of Mike's coils. I think I have 2 more sets, and I'll throw something else in there with it. And I will have, by Friday, I will have my new shirts and towels and all that. So we will do a giveaway with that also. Now, for you guys, today we're going to build a 4-core 0.3 ribbon, or excuse me, 0.3 square wire alien. So 4-core 0.3 square wire alien. This is one of my favorite coils to vape. I think I tell you guys that all the time. I absolutely love this build. It is phenomenal vape. So let me get out 2 pieces. Let's see how much I got. That looks good. Of square wire. I'm going to fold them over, frame them up, and then I already made my 26 gauge D-core. So that's all ready to go. I just have to frame this up and then alien it. And then I am off to Roosters to get me some chicken wings. Fuck! Oh, this stuff is such a pain in the ass to work with. Let's let it out. Come on out. I know you want to get loose. Come on out. All right, let's put this back together. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get this all straightened out. All right, there we go. Come on. Pull it nice and tight. It's off of here. All right, there we go. Now I can put this back on the spool. This stuff is like gold. It's like 20 bucks for this spool. No way in hell I'm like wasting any of it. Hey, Paul, what's up, man? Clayton, how you doing? Fuck. Clutch that. Fuck! Dude, I can't stand when I do that. Such a pain in the ass. Let me straighten this piece out. We'll get going. So, 4-core 0.3. I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal build. I have a few of these. I typically make more of the 3-core 0.4 square wire. Now, I have some new people in here who probably haven't watched me since I've been doing it. Is Richie here? Hey, Richie. How you doing, man? Juice Man, how you doing, brother? Is square wire and ribbon the same? So, no, it's different. It's basically 0.3 by 0.3 wire. So, it's instead of being 0.3 by 0.1 ribbon, it's 0.3 by 0.3 square. For those of you, hey, UGA girl, how you doing, hon? Blind Jay, what's up, buddy? Save him, Wanda. Ian, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. James, good to see you. Richie, I'm glad you're here, man. Richie, I gotta send you a message. I bumped you because of Mike's Gollum, but I'm getting you. You're still in the. You're coming up. So I want you to think I forgot about you. I didn't forget. I got you. I just had a bump because I told Mike I think one thing I mentioned in the beginning was if somebody has a product they want me to do, then I'll move them in. But yeah, so that's what happened, buddy. But I apologize. I should have told you when I did it. I apologize, man. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you after the show. Anyway, yeah, because you were after my forge. Anyway, man, I'm sorry. I'm really excited too, Richie. It's gonna be freaking awesome, man. So square wire. If you have just started watching me, I love vaping square wire. Love it. Now the only square wire I have is Nichrome 80. But, okay, it's all good. Thank you, Richie. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. I love vaping square wire. I love it. It is my favorite vape. And my favorite out of the square wire builds is what I'm doing today. If you win this, you're going to absolutely love it. It is a phenomenal vape. The other build that I do, that I use a lot of my 30Ts, is I call it my 30T build. And my 30T build is 0.4 square wire, Nichrome 80, 3 pieces with alien wrap. It's a phenomenal build as well. Square wire, to me, it's wet. It's spitty. not super spitty where it's like unvapable. It's not like, you know, stupid, but it's pretty spitty. You get a nice flavorful wet vape. That's what I really, really, really like. And if you like that type of vape, it is you can't be afraid of the flavor. Like if you're like somebody who likes a mildly flavorful vape, like you don't want it to be overwhelming, like to get all like this vape is not for you. And I think it turns a lot of people off. That some people that just like kind of like a moderately flavorful vape. If you're a flavor chaser though, and you want all the flavor from your juice, it's not overwhelming to you, or it's just not too much, then this, guys, is the build for you. I'm telling you. I do a another build that I do is a 6-core 0.2 square wire build. Actually, Jane has a couple of those I sent to her. That if you, I mean, it ohms out pretty high, so you could do like and that's what I'm gonna do. I have I want to get well, I don't have one, but I'm trying to get the Skyfall RDA, and I was thinking if I get a Skyfall RDA, the perfect build for that would be like a 7-wrap 0.2 6-core Alien. Oh my god, it would be fucking just phenomenal vape. I don't know what the ohms on that would be, but it wouldn't be very low. It would be like probably 0.25, maybe 0.3. Just a fucking beautiful vape, man. So that's what I'm looking to get. If I get that RDA, like any single coil RDA I get from now on, I'm gonna use that build. But yeah, it's phenomenal. So if you can make aliens and you like making aliens and you like, well, more importantly, you like vaping aliens, I highly recommend that you go over to Kidney Puncher and get some square wire. Now, I don't have a sponsorship or anything from Kidney Puncher. I'm just pointing you there because they have square wire. I think somebody sent me the other day, I think KB has square wire too. So if you want to, go over there and check out Kidney Puncher as well for their square wire. And it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic vape. And it, quite frankly, it's easier to work with than the round wire. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not as easy to work with as far as the prep. It's pretty rigid and bouncy. But if you know what you're doing, it's certainly worth it. So, put a little piece of... What I did was I tied my loop up top there. Now I put a little 38 gauge around the cores. I want to keep this consistent all the way down, not let this get overlapped or out of place. Then I go back up to the top here, pinch it right at the loop there, drag it down about an inch, take a piece of 0.5 ribbon, and just put about 4 fairly loose, fairly tight wraps around there. Take my nylon pliers, flatten it out. This is going to be my slider. Now I clean this up a little bit, clean off the edges here. Nice and tight, nice and clean. I wet my fingers, run it down, that 38 gauge, run that down and run this ribbon right behind it. Now I go back up top here, pinch it, pull it down, take another piece of 0.5 ribbon, and just wrap it around here 4 times, flatten it out. That one's way too tight, so I'm going to do this. Let me see how tight this one is. I think it's too tight, but that's fine. Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, that's fine. All right, move that down. Move this all the way down. Move my sliders behind it. Move it down. I always like to lick my fingers because it puts a little moisture onto the wire and keeps it nice and together. And now, at the end here, I've got it nice and flat. So that's basically my core. You see how nice and together that is? Everything's laying perfectly flat. Everything's together nice and tight. Pinch it down here at the bottom. I'm going to cut my 4 ends here to keep it nice and consistent. I'm going to take my fingers with that 40 gauge. I'm going to hold it nice and tight. Then I'm going to take my glue gun, my N Divine signature glue gun, And I'm going to stick this into the end of the glue gun here so that it evenly distributes glue onto all 4 pieces of the core. What I do this for is I want it, 1, it keeps it all together, which is very important, obviously, for the build. But 2, it puts a grip. It basically, that glue becomes the grip that goes into my chuck. And what that helps you do is it helps you avoid having to buy one of the, like a jeweler's hand. Which if you guys don't know what a jeweler's hand is, see if I can find one. Jeweler's hand is basically like a clamp that goes into your drill, but I don't use them anymore because I put glue on the end of it, keeps it nice and tight, and it gives something to grab onto in my drill that keeps everything nice and flat. So kind of avoid having to use that. I don't even know where my jeweler's hand is. It's probably somewhere over there. I got that, and I have the Ramo clamps, which I should probably bring out the Ramo clamps one day. The Ramo clamps work really, really, really well. Nick and everybody use the Ramo clamps, and they absolutely love them. You can get those at Builder's Boutique. If you want to get them, Ramo sells them there. He also sells the KTX2 RDA there as well. The consequence. There's no consequence to my consequence. Tastes so good in this RDA too. The clouds on this thing, like I had the airway shut off halfway. Fucking clouds on this thing are unbelievable. This is in my knurled truck. I got a 2700 in it. Look how that dense that is. All right. We got everything set up. Let's move this down. Put this onto my swivel system. Still running that the wire aux swivel system. Get this nice and tight down here. Now, 2 things about putting this in the chuck of your drill. 1, you want it to be as centered as fucking possible. It has to be centered. You want it when it turns, the rotation, you don't want it bouncing up and down, anything like that. If you want a consistent fuse, you've got to make sure it's in the center of your drill. So I'll end up taking it out a couple times. My drill chuck is called Jacob. Jacob, he doesn't like me. Jacob is a dickhead. Let's put this in here. Tighten it up. That's perfect. All right. So we're going to leave that. I'm going to turn the drill down to 1. I Clapton going clockwise. I'm going to fuse the alien fuse going counterclockwise. So grab my D-core here. 26 gauge D-core. Got 4.3. I'm going to stretch this out just a little bit. Now I don't have to stretch it out a whole lot because I'm going to use the tension that I put onto the fuse wire here to actually make it alien. That's something that you kind of learn by doing. Not something you want to do when you first start out. When you first start out, you're going to want to stretch your core 7 to 1. Okay? 7 to 1 is what your stretch is going to be. That is perfect for an alien. Now, what you're going to do, so you measure your core. If it's 7 inches, or 10 inches, you're going to take it to 70 inches. That's going to be your stretch. That will almost get every single alien you ever want to do. That'll be it. All right, let's get the camera down so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Put this on here, nice and tight. That's good. Let's see how this looks. I might have to move it a little bit. Macro. Bring this here. There we go. Got pretty good. Yep, that's in there pretty good. All right, so let's start this out. Now, you'll see at the very beginning, since I didn't stretch it, it'll alien a little bit at the very beginning, or not alien, it'll mohawk a little bit at the beginning. But then as I start to put tension on the wire, that alien will go away. Off. All right, pull that nice and tight, move that down. All right, here we go. So you see that where it started, oh, it's mohawking still. So what I'll do is, which is fine, I'm just going to press this down, pull it back out, make sure everything's nice and flat. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. Let's just get it nice and flat. Oh, I see what it did. Son of a bitch. So what happened was when I wrapped it, one of my damn cores got out of place. So it fucked it up. But I'm going to try to use my sliders as braces to fix it. So we'll see if it works. What happened was when I put it in there, one of my cords went over like that on the and that fucked everything up. I'm going to try to just use my sliders to basically brace it and hold it. We'll see if that works. Now once I get it started here, yep, that looks pretty good. All right, that looks pretty good. So let's move that down just a touch. Turn my drill up a little bit. The faster you go with your fuse, the tighter your wrap's going to be, the better it's going to look. All right, it's fusing up nicely. Okay. Move that down just a touch. Come on, drill. Oh, it still looks good. I thought it was coming up. I saw it starting to look like it was coming apart, but it's still good. We're good. All right, let's flatten it back out. We're going to get this. I'm going to slow it down just a bit. There we go. All right, looking really good. So let's move that down some. All right, almost done with my first coil. All right, we're way done with my first coil here. feel like the cords are set pretty damn good. So I'm gonna turn this up a little bit and I'm gonna let her rip. Pray that we got it, and hopefully this will work. Oh, you guys can't see. My bad. Take you guys down some. Here you go. Sorry about that. Move that down some. That's at about 2,000 RPMs. All right. Might have enough for. I'm gonna have enough for a single coil too. So I'm probably gonna have it. I'll have my set, but then I'll have a nice single coil I can keep. Keeping that nice angle, I'm leading it just a little bit. Keeping decent tension on it. Okay, last bit. Almost out of decor. So we'll see if I can, how much more I can get here. You guys down just a little bit. Ah, that got through my fingers. All right, that's it. So let's see how much we got. Hopefully I got enough for 3. Need almost a foot. No, I didn't get that much. Damn. All right, what did I get? I got 9.5 inches. Ugh. That's what she said. If I do 3.5 be 7, still only gives me 2.5, so that's still not gonna be enough. All right, so let's just cut it at 4. Cut this one at 4. All right, there's our 2 coils. And a little scrap that I'll throw in there for you guys. Hey, there's Mike. Uh-oh, we got a sale on golems. Let me check this out. All right, sale on golems. So, first 5 people to X1 can get a golem for 35 bucks and go. First 5 people to hit X1 get a golem for 35 bucks. It's fucking worth it, dude. I would definitely do that. Because I'm not giving mine away. Unless Mike tells me to. People are not paying attention. Is Nick in here? Hey, Nick, what's up, dude? Juan, what's up, brother? You got some takers on the golem, dude. Awesome. Nice. Don't worry. I bet you Mike does that again. You never know. He likes him. He's like Monty. He's like Monty Hall. You notice I haven't been as talkative today. You know what it is? I didn't drink my coffee. So I'm going to drink my coffee right now. The last like 10 minutes of this video is going to be fucking crazy. Hey, Selena, how you doing, hon? Tim, what's up, brother? LabWorks, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Okay. Wrap these up, and we shall call it a day. So, tonight on the tubes, you have a couple shows on. One, you have Fresh from the Kitchen is on, I believe, at 9. And you have Vaping with the Omies on at 8. So make sure you check them out. All right, there we go. 5 wrapped. Comes out to over 0.1, right at 0.1, a little bit over. For a dual, which is really nice, like perfect build for, you want something right at 0.1, which a lot of people like to vape at that, at 0.1. Just an absolutely perfect vape for that. Oh, what did I do? What did I do with the second coil? I'm an idiot. How did I lose the second coil? Did it fall? Oh, there it is. I got so mad at myself. I literally just got really angry with myself. My brain, I'm telling you, man, alcohol destroyed my memory. It did. Like, my fucking memory's awful. All right, take this one off. Crank it up just a touch. And we have a nice set of 4-core square aliens. Give you guys a look-see. You guys want a look-see? Let's give you a look-see. What do you say? There you go. 4-core Alien Clapton. Nichrome 80. Fantastic vape. Really, once you get your aliens down, you got to step. I'm telling you, once you learn how to do a 3-core alien, you feel consistent, you feel good with it, move up to the 4. And I'll tell you, you're not going to get a more enjoyable vape than a 4-core alien. Whether you use round wire or square wire, you're not going to get a more enjoyable vape. And the satisfaction of vaping your own 4-core alien is really fucking nice because it's not, it's a build that like a master level builder should get, not a problem. But it's an accomplishment for somebody who's just starting to do aliens. And I'll tell you, if you can do a 3-core and you get the consistency down on your 3-core, and you understand how to keep everything flat, and you want to challenge yourself, don't stop at the 3-core. Move to your 4-core. Go for your 4-core. And plus, if you want to get in the business of selling coils, which a lot of people do, aliens are what is your money maker. And if you do 4-core aliens, that will set you apart from other people. A lot of people just do 3-core aliens. Do a 4-core. Put a 4-core in your menu. A lot of people will go after it. And I'm telling you, once they go to a 4-core alien, they won't want to vape anything else. I'm telling you, maybe a Fralien. Fraliens are fantastic, but 4-core aliens are where it's at. I think anybody who does that will definitely agree with you. All right, guys, that is your Vape at 5 for Monday, October 1st. Hope you guys, I love October. I fucking love October. It's one of my favorite months. And then we have November, so we have Thanksgiving next month, and then we have Christmas. Like, I love this time of year. It's like it is literally my favorite time of the year right now. I pretty much look forward to every season except winter. Winter kind of sucks. Like after New Year's Day, I kind of like, there's nothing really going on. You know what I mean? Until summer or until spring, But I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. Thanks so much for joining in. Tomorrow on the Vape at 5, we will continue with our feature of Big D coils. I will drink all my coffee, so I will be off the fucking rails. And we will do another build. Probably we'll do something. Maybe I'll do something nice tomorrow. Maybe I'll do something fun tomorrow. We'll see. I might do something fun. I got to think about it. I don't want to do a stagger build. That's the only thing. I don't want to do stagger. Maybe I'll do a 2-ply something. Two-ply suka. Like, take 2 pieces of ribbon, twist it, and then use it. Maybe I'll do that. I don't fucking know. We'll do something. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. Make sure you watch Vaping with the Homies and Fresh from the Kitchen at 9 o'clock. Guys, love you. I will see you tomorrow on the Vape at 5.